Murder at First Sight, Season 20, Episode 17, Part 2. Because me upset this morning, man. Me upset bad, man. Me upset. Because me just do the video, Yada, awakening, beating his wife. The woman leave, I said she'll leave the 8-year marriage. Postpartum, 8 weeks, and he beat her and broke her teeth. And she sit down there talk about, oh, this is going to be part of my story. I don't want to hear no more story. I don't want to hear. Me tired. Me tired of hear about a domestic violence. How much more story we need to hear? We have all the examples here. We have all the examples of women being abused by their husbands and being unalive, and they stayed with them. This one here, her husband was beating her ass for 30 years. Then he finally unalived her. This one, marry a man who's jealous of her. Look at this beautiful chocolate girl. Not saying she's beautiful because she's chocolate, okay? Because I know some people be offended. Oh my God. I'm just saying she's gorgeous. I'm so upset I can't even bring myself to do Married at First Sight. And I wore my angry shirt today for Caitlyn. No, sir. Me not sit down and make no man beat me, cousin. Me not, no man can beat Mike Thompson. Me tell Mike Thompson. Me we fight him. You not, nobody a go beat me. Me a go fight you. Me a fight you. Okay. Woo. Okay. Married at First Sight, Season 20, Episode 17, Part 2, Caitlyn and Devon. I am so sick and tired of her. I am so annoyed with her. I am so ready for her to go. Okay, bye, Caitlyn. Bye, Caitlyn. Bye. Cousins, please be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. Share this out. Okay, here she go whining and complaining about being confused, y'all.
About it last time.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad.
A lot of that conversation last night was a little toxic. I feel like you did end up hearing me, but after 2 hours of us.
It wasn't 2 hours.
Yes, we were up till.
Oh my God. Arguing and fighting about what for 2 hours, Caitlyn? I just cannot with her. Oh, I rubbed your back. That means I'm initiating. In a kitchen full of people while he's cooking, you're going up to scratch his back, and that's you initiating. I don't know why Caitlyn is acting like she's not a hoe. You've already told us, Caitlyn, you're the hoe. You didn't use the word hoe. You didn't use the word hoe, girl, but I know how to read between the lines. You said you've been in every toxic relationship there was. Every toxic man that exists, you've been with them and you slept with them. Did you forget? So now you don't know how to initiate with your husband, who's not legal, by the way. Oh, shout out to Cousin Clara. Cousin Clara said, no, because Janice, I'm the one that sent you. Okay, girl, what did you send me again, girl? This Yada thing has thrown me off today, cousins. Oh, yes. Cousin Clara sent me the comment that the marriages this season are not legal, okay? Cousin Clara said she's the one that said, I think I gave Cousin Alyssa credit for that. But Cousin Clara said, I was the one that said that to you. Cousin Clara, shout out to you, girl. Where you been? I haven't seen you ever. You must be traveling all over the world, girl. What you doing? All right. Huh? You've been with every toxic man there is, but all of a sudden you don't know how to initiate intimacy with your husband?
4 a.m. Last night was really fucking frustrating. We got into a discussion about our physical intimacy and what the cues are.
Devon, Devon, I am just like, you know what it is with men? It's their ego. His ego will not allow him to accept that this girl is just not into you and she don't want to be bothered. It's that It's that Mr. Explanation in my book, 23 Types of Guys, where they just cannot understand why you're not interested, why you don't want them, because they're such great men. And instead of their ego just allowing them to say, well, you know what, she's not interested, they just keep going and going. Devon, at this point, Devon, you should realize, accept that this girl don't like you, child. She don't like you like that, boo-boo. It's time. It's time, Devon. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Patting me on the shoulder and like scratching my back a little bit is not cues for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a move on you when it's been
Right.
nothing but me telling her I want you, but balls in your court. I've gotten so many men.
Right. Scratching his back while he's cooking in a room full with people is not initiating anything. Caitlyn, like you don't know how to initiate. You already told us, girl, how many men you been with.
Make signals that I don't know how to move. It's okay to like not have to win.
Just leave her alone. Devon, at this point, I need you to leave her alone. I'm just ready. I'm ready for you to leave her alone because she's playing stupid and she's not. She's not into you, and you need to accept that she's not into you and just move along. I'm tired. Cousins, I'm convinced all of these women, including Nikki with her grown, almost 50-year-old self, is delusional. So Caitlyn and Devon, they comes back to the house and they're talking. Okay, well, first Devon said that her scratching his back is not a sign that he wants to, that, he said that I want to F you. And she was like, oh, the language. Caitlyn acts like she's the Virgin Mary. We all know she's a hoe. Like, why are you acting like, oh, I don't like that language? Were you using that language with all the toxic men that you dated? And don't you curse and use the F word, but Devon's saying you scratching my back does not say I want to F you. I don't like the language. Oh my God, hurry up and get off. Get away from my TV, Caitlyn. They go back to the house. Oh, and shout out to Devon, who was putting his foot down. Like, that is the non-negotiable. The way you were talking to me last night and that conversation we have without saying the word disrespectful was disrespectful. I am so glad he's finally putting his foot. I wish he had already put his foot down. They come back to the house. They're talking. The women are talking. And, of course, Big Mouth Michelle is going to tell Belle what Mecca says. And that he want bigger tits. And she was like, that's crazy and that is so immature. No, Belle. It's okay that he wants a woman with big tits. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't you, well, I was about to say, don't you want a man with a big pocket? But apparently you don't. Because you're willing to struggle. She says, I didn't ask for a man with nail polish either, but I didn't say anything about it. But see, that's my problem with you. But Belle is 28, in her 20s, and she's struggle love. So she really doesn't, it's like there's not much I can say because that's all she knows. Belle is the type of young woman who all she knows is struggle. So whatever you present with her, if she has to struggle with it, it's normal for her to struggle because that's all she knows. She's never known comfort. She's never known provision or protection. So presenting a man with like Mecca to her, it's okay. She's willing to deal with it, struggle with it, fix it, and work with it. Then Nikki is talking about SHAWN, and I am just getting, Nikki, I need you to stop talking, girl, because I really like you, but you are starting to sound like a dum-dum, and you are way too old to sound like a dum-dum. Talk about, oh, the little boy in him, and I want to be a soft place for him to land on. You are not a landing strip. Well, except he's, if he's doing the other land. Why do you think, Nikki, you need to fix him? Why do you think you need to be... She said he didn't apologize until she started being nice to him. And does she have to be nice to him to cater to him for him to treat her? No, Nikki, this is a sign that SHAWN, you need... Oh, I'm exhausted of these women.
10?
Absolutely,
He thinks he's a 10.
that.
Shut the
He thinks
fuck
he's a 10.
up.
He thinks he's a 10.
Shut them up. That Michelle, I cannot. Look at that.
No, he.
And I thought that was a comment to humble me.
Right. Nikki, it's a comment to humble you. So, do you want to be humbled? Do you want your husband humbling you throughout the rest of your marriage? What are you talking about?
I have since moved past that. He's apologized for it, but he didn't apologize for it until I started being super kind to him. And I was being kind to him because I'm like, there's a hurt little boy in there that.
There's a hurt little boy in there. Shout out to Dr. Charles. Lord Jesus. He went to heaven now. He said there are 4 people at the altar get married. A little boy and a grown man, a little girl and a grown woman. And if that little girl or that little boy is hurt and he has trauma, that will be the person you have in your marriage. That was powerful, wasn't it? So my question to you, Nikki, HR director or whatever, you want a hurt little boy as your husband?
For some reason feels the need to act out, the need to like beat his chest, and like I kind of want to break his shell and like.
You're not a hammer. Why you want to break his shell? Is that what you want for the rest of your life? This is what you want to deal with?
Be the soft place that I would want my husband to be. I'm good with what
Why?
I am with SHAWN, but it's really
Why, girl? Why? I don't understand.
about, is he performing or is this the real him? Can he really be kind and compassionate with me?
No, he cannot be kind and compassionate with you. These are the things we look on when we're dating. Is he kind and compassionate? No. What more do you want, Nikki? What other information do you need? He's shown you he's not nice and compassionate. So why are we still beating a dead horse?
Consistent basis. I also need to think about, am I going to have to like cater to him for him to be a kind husband? Like that won't work either.
Right. Do you have to cater to him for him to be a kind husband? Because a kind person is a kind person. Right? If you're kind, you're kind. That is who you are. That's your personality. That is your character. That is your integrity. You are a kind person. Nobody have to be nice to you for you to be kind. But here you are trying to be nice to him so he can be kind. Is that what you want for the rest of your life? I'm confused, Nikki. You're too old for this now. Come on now. Okay? If Belle was saying this, I'd be like, well, but you 50, girl. You're 50. Pygmisha Michelle is talking about Mecca. These boys, they're all little boys. And I wish I could shake these girls. Don't shake them. Big mouth Michelle, don't shake them. Do not shake them. Because you know what? You and Cameron hasn't had any real issues that you have to deal with, because anytime Cameron tried to talk about how he's feeling, you shut him down. Use the Pygmisha girl. So we don't want you shaking nobody. You might shake that Pygmisha spirit off on Nikki and poor little Belle Jolie. Hashtag Pygmisha, because let's see who watched this part. Hashtag Pygmisha. You will do anything for a man, Michelle. We don't say nothing, okay? Shut your big mouth. We don't want you to shake him looking at them. Leave a woman alone, okay? We don't want them turning out like you. So they're having dinner, and Felipe has something to say. And he said, let me think for 5 minutes before I say. Felipe, you are who you are. You put your foot in your mouth because that's who you are. And I'm so sick and tired of Tori making excuses for him. Okay, Belle is talking, making excuses for Mecca talk about. He's I cannot. Big mouth Michelle. Oh, Mecca, I think you're not always respectful towards Belle, and I think you are so lucky to have her. Like, who made you the expert at the retreat, Michelle? Okay. And then Nikki's talking about, when she started softening, she tried to find this stuff about SHAWN that she's attracted to, and she leaned into that, and that opened up the door for physical intimacy, and she even kind of missed him. And Nikki, I am like, girl, please, you are too old to be doing this. You know who SHAWN is. SHAWN is who he is. If you had to do all of this stuff for him to be a nice, kind person, then this is not who you're supposed to be. Belle start talking, giving a dissertation, but won't tell Mecca what she is saying to everybody else. I'm confused, girl. So Nikki shared, so Belle, which I don't know why Belle is, Belle, you are all the way up in Nikki and Sean's relationship. What about you and Mecca? If you're saying Sean is a no for Nikki, why can't you say Mecca is a no for you too? Then Nikki shared with the rest of the group and the guys that Sean says she's a 10 in Seattle and she's a 10 in Seattle, but a 7 in New York. And everybody was just, their mouth fell. Shut the F up. Somebody's out. Oh, God. All right, y'all. I'm going to end it there. I gotta go wake my baby up. I got to wake little Michael up so the two Michaels could drop me off. But tomorrow, girl, my vacation starts at 4:31 p.m. today. I'll be home for 2 weeks. And I'll be going live tomorrow. Tomorrow morning live, we'll do episode 18. And then Thursday morning, I'm going to do all the 3 episodes. So be here or be square. And I'll be helping people to get their watch hours and their subscribers. So if you're a content creator, you need watch hours. You need subscribers because YouTube is changing. They're increasing their watch hours to 8,000. You need to be on this live because we're going to be watching your videos and sharing them out, okay? I love you, darlings. The husband profile begins in September. Eating trail nuts. I love trail nuts. If you want to check the husband profile, it begins in September. Please be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. The information is linked below. Sign up, email me. We could book your one-on-one. Love you. Bye.